Start streaming.
I love that. I love that we're on there.
And then here, we need to go live. And then...
What's up, kids? With February coming and January ending, we have this contest going on right now where the person who does the best can I say that right? The best caricature of myself and Mr. Sam Vera gets some really cool stuff. So if you want to get down with the get down, send us your submissions to a caricature of us two knuckleheads, and the best one gets some swag. So send us those submissions. You can DM me at Medina Whip on Instagram or at Catch the Craze on Instagram or even on Facebook. Go to our Facebook fan page and check us out there. All right?
We're back. I like this hook. You got a book you want to tell us about? Well, let's talk. There's no other place to do it. Only on Catch the Craze. Catch the Craze. Welcome to Catch the Craze podcast. I am your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Vera, and I am with
George the Dreamer Medina.
Wicked. What?
Oh, it's still going. This kid loves that. What's up? What's up? What's happening, man?
What's happening, man?
All right, now we're back. We're back to the present.
We're back to the present, and you know what I didn't do?
What didn't you do?
And
you
I
didn't
have
hit
to
something
do-
record.
I have to do something.
What didn't you do?
I'm gonna have to go to studio mode, but we're gonna go to topics. Not topics. We're on the guests, and the guests we are live. I don't need to go live because they know we're live.
Right.
And what are we talking about today, George Medina? This
What
is
are
our
we talking about?
This is a live show, but which?
This will be Friday show.
No, but how many live shows have you done so far?
Good question, bro.
Yes, I asked
That's
a lot
a
of
good question.
questions.
I have no idea what live show this is, but this is, if we're doing 71, I don't know. Why? Why do you need to do this? Why are you doing this to me?
I want to see how smart you are.
Nah, dude, I'm not ready for that
yes,
kind of stuff.
yes.
Listen, you know what? I was listening to our show from last week, and I gotta apologize to everybody out there because I sounded like a moron, dude. I could not speak last week. I was stuttering. I could not. It was terrible.
Which show was this?
This was Caitlin Yarsky.
Really?
By the way,
You were rambling?
yeah. Oh no, I was like stuttered. I was like I couldn't speak.
Well, hey, before the album.
I was just bad. So I apologize. And
Yes.
just a little, and people probably already know this, but Caitlin Yarsky had she had a project that she couldn't tell us what it was at the time. Obviously, people already know now because she did. She posted it on her Instagram, but it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer is what she was working on that show. But because it aired last week, you guys probably already knew that before she even said it was a surprise. So
Right.
for any confusion, there it is. I'm clearing that up. But yeah.
Do you see on Instagram that we're live on yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
saw
do
that.
see it. All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just want to make certain.
No worries. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, I got a notification that you were live when we went live.
Word.
Word up.
Crazy up.
So
We're
what's
rolling
up,
with the
crazy
cruiser, go
man?
Buck, to throw your guns in the air.
Wow.
Throw your guns in the air.
Buck, like
Like
you don't care.
care.
Heads up, because I'm dropping some. So check it out. So now it's February.
Faba.
This is our first episode of the month.
First episode of the
We have all of the episodes for the month in the can. So they've been recorded. Sam's going to be putting up episodes every Friday like we normally do.
Friday.
That's right.
Yes.
And so,
Hello.
but along with the shows,
Along with the shows.
you're going to see some things that Sam's been working on in the lab, a character that he's
Yes.
created in the lab that I think you're gonna enjoy. So be on the
Yes.
lookout for that. That'll be coming out, and we'll have more of that said character as the months progress.
Word.
Word up.
Yes.
What else is going on with you?
What's going on with me? What's going on with you?
What's going on with you?
No, so we've been trying some new things. Got some skits going. I love to hear. You'll see it play. We'll run it through a commercial. You'll see one of the skits where it's the crazy man is interfering with Sam's ability to try to catch the craze. So, we hope to bring you some more skits like that going forward.
Those are fun, man. Those are fun.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Just fun stuff. Fun catch the craze stuff. So,
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And someone gave us a thumbs up. I don't know who that was.
All right. I don't know. I ain't see.
It ain't showing me who. I can't see.
So yeah. So these live shows, man. I enjoy doing the live shows. I just because they're a little bit on delay. I think on my screen.
Yes.
It's kind of it's funny. But so what's up, man? What's up? We have a show planned today to discuss
The Joker.
The Joker with
Yes.
The Oscars happening this weekend. I think, is it this weekend or next weekend? I think it's next weekend or this weekend. This weekend coming up. No, this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's this Sunday. So yeah, Oscar Sunday coming up. And one of the movies nominated is The Joker. So being that we talk a lot about, you're right.
Yeah, man. You got to talk.
Yeah, we decided we watch The Joker and discuss it on the show.
Yes.
So what did you think of The Joker? Do you think it's Oscar worthy?
Did you think The Joker
Ooh,
is Oscar worthy?
Oscar worthy.
Did I spell it right?
Yeah,
Worthy?
you're good.
Worthy?
Money.
All right, good.
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Oh, look at you. Look at you working this
Yes.
out.
No. See, I got skills, man.
Publish now. Publish now.
Publish
Let's
now.
see what people think. I'm gonna say no, and that's probably not the popular opinion. But I don't know. I didn't think that it was Oscar worthy, bro. Is it published?
Allowing voters after your live show. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. I felt that his performance was Oscar worthy.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree that his performance was Oscar worthy.
Yes.
But I don't know that the movie as a whole was Oscar worthy. I don't think it was.
See, we were having this conversation in the green room, right? So,
Yes, green room.
and one of the things, I didn't feel I was watching a Batman or a superhero or comic book related movie. I felt I was watching a psychological thriller. I felt I was watching the culmination, the evolution of someone losing their sanity because society has given up on them, right? It's created an alternate universe, an alternate world to try to feel appreciated, to try to fit in, to try to feel loved. And because at every turn, society slapped them in the face, you can see the depression kick in, the psychosis kick in, that point where, you know what, if they're not going to love me, they're not going to be around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're going to hate me. If you don't love me, I'll make you hate me. You know what I mean? And so watching that turn was crazy.
So you enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think it was a bad movie, right? I don't think that the movie wasn't any good. I just think that when they say Oscar worthy, I don't know that I look at that movie and I say, oh man, that movie deserves an Oscar. I thought it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. Seeing the Joker is my favorite villain of all time.
Right.
At first, I was against them doing a origin story on the Joker because I don't want to humanize the man. I want to hate him and I want to love him just because he's a bad dude. So at first I thought, I don't know that I want to watch this thing, but the movie comes out and I go and see it and I'm like, I'm actually enjoying this thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually, this is not bad. The fact that his laugh isn't something that he can control, I thought was a brilliant way to do it. Why does he laugh the way he does? It's a problem. He's got an issue. He's got he can't control it. But saying that, I just thought that there were some things that
I don't know. I just didn't think, an Oscar nomination was something that should be given to the movie itself.
Right.
But I did, like I said, I did enjoy. Like, what was like your favorite scene? Would you say in the movie?
One of my favorite scenes. I don't. Yeah. Well, kind of. I think it was when he was sitting with his mom, and he was watching the talk show, and he placed himself in the talk show. We got one no.
That's me.
Oh, that's no fair.
I got the party started.
Yes. Oh, buddy, high five. What's up, buddy?
What up?
What up? High five. Oh, right. Boop boop. That's Orel. So when he was sitting there with his mom watching Bobby De Niro host a show, and he embedded himself in there, and he created this world, this narrative. I thought that was a little. I think that's my favorite moment.
Yeah, it definitely had a lot of that, right? Where like you didn't know what was real and what wasn't, and I did like that. I did like the fact that you could by the end of the movie you didn't know what was real and what wasn't.
Right?
Like, did he really fall in love with that girl? Did he kill her? Did he? You don't know.
Yeah.
What happens? I mean, eventually you find out that she wasn't real. It's all in his head because he's far gone.
Right.
I didn't like the way all of a sudden these guys walk into the train and then just decide to harass him and he ends up killing them.
Yeah, I would.
That was a little awkward.
I would have preferred that the guys in the train with the guys that beat him up in the beginning.
Right.
When they took
maybe bring that back.
Yes. The act of
right.
revenge.
True.
I would have preferred that.
That's, you know what? That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
But I think he associated them with those guys. So in his mind,
I'm not going to let anybody,
yes,
bully me like this anymore type of thing. And
beat me once, shame on me. Beat me twice, shame on you. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, I think at that point he couldn't differentiate the two. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm getting my revenge.
Yeah. And then he ended up shooting him dead and running away. Listen, I think the performances were great. His performance was great. I really enjoyed some of the Easter eggs that have been coming out on social media. I don't know if you noticed the one of the painting that's in I think it's in his room, mm-hmm. in Arthur's room. It's the same painting that the Joker in the 1990s Batman movie says, hey, don't damage this one. I like this one. Yeah, so they put that in there. So that painting is in Arthur's house, and it's also in the Batman movie. So I like how they did that kind of stuff.
Right.
And at the very end, and I'm sure people have seen it already, so I'm not spoiling anything. And if you didn't, my bad. But at the end, when he goes and is talking to that psychiatrist,
yes,
I thought for a second they were going to make a Harley Quinn.
Oh, I see that I was in and out. So I watched it a few weeks ago, and I only got up to a certain part, and I didn't get to finish it. So then last night, we recorded some shows, and then last night I put it on, and I fell asleep at a couple of parts, and I had to today during my lunch break I had to go and try to catch up. So I missed some of those things in there, the Easter eggs and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see it either.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I saw it on Instagram that I.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I was like, oh, look at that. Yeah.
Right. Okay. No, I missed that whole thing.
Yeah.
No, I felt it was a great way to see the deconstruction of the human psyche. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? What some people are just not built to handle the evils of society, right? Some people are not built to deal with the constant bullying and rejection. And then you get to see the worst case scenario of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was more deep. It was deeper for me because I was looking at what's happening in society today. Where you think about that normal average kid that all of a sudden wakes up one day and decides to go to school and harm everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What led to that? So I loved the fact that they provided that history and that cause and effect, because we were talking, the Jokers that I'm used to seeing usually had his henchmen do the dirty work. Usually has all these guys around him, and they take care of Batman, and they take care of whatever. They do all of the dirty work.
Right.
You got to see him do the dirty work, and it was if you weren't prepared for it, you're going to be shocked, and you're not going to want to see it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was.
I like the scene where he invites those two guys over, and they don't know what's gonna happen in that room. They don't realize what kind of person he's been, and I mean, I already ruined the ending, right? So should I just tell him what happened? Well, whatever. I like that scene, and if you've seen the movie, you know what scene I'm
You're
talking
not talking
about.
about when his mom died.
No. The
Okay,
scene that you were talking about, the one that you thought
Yeah,
was
he
kind of
didn't
scary.
invite them over. I thought they came over because they were concerned that his mom died, and they wanted to see him. The other guy really wanted to talk to him about whether or not what he told the police.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a while since I saw it.
Yeah. So what happened was, I just saw it. So what happened was,
So you know.
Yes, right. In fact, I was holding my phone as you were walking in. I was watching that scene.
Really?
So yes. So
Oh, that's what was on your phone. Like,
Yeah.
what is this guy doing on his phone?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So his mom dies. He paints his hair green. He's painting his face white. He's eating the paint. Right?
Yes.
Right. And then at the door, the big guy that originally gave him the gun in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And set him up.
And
Got him
the what do you call it? The
little-
you
the
call
little
them
guy.
dwarfs,
Yeah, I think he was.
right?
Yeah, I guess he
I
was.
think I'm not sure what the politically correct word is. Please don't punish me for this. But I guess vertically the dwarf is there with him, and so the guy's coming over. They got a big bottle of wine in the bag, and they're like,
Yeah.
we just wanted to. But the big guy really wanted to say, wanted to question him on. The police are looking for a clown with a gun. What did you tell them? And the little guy is like, what are you talking about? They didn't come and meet me. He goes, well, they're not looking for a dwarf, right? And so that's the scene you're talking about where I thought where you see the demonic side of him is when he contorts his body and he puts his arms on the two sides of the door, the hallway, the walls, and he puts his head down and he's looking up with this twisted look, and he has that knife and he went straight for the jugular.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
was like, wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, those were the things that I think are going to win him that won him he's won a few awards already. The Golden Globe he's won.
Yes.
But yeah, that's probably one of the scenes that stands out. Because you're right. That's when he turns. That's when Joker comes out,
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think that he will win the Oscar for Best Actor? You want me to tell you who he's going up against?
I'd like to know that.
Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory. I didn't even know Antonio was doing movies.
Wow.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Adam Driver in Marriage Story, which, have you seen Marriage Story?
Negative.
No. Joaquin Phoenix, Joker, and Jonathan Pryce in The Two Popes. So, I mean, some stiff competition, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I think that he might, though. I think Leo's going to lose another one.
Yeah.
I think he's probably going to win this one,
I think so too.
to be honest. As far as the movies that they're up against for this particular the Joker's up against, let me see if I can find them here briefly. Best Motion Picture of the Year. Ford versus Ferrari. The Irishman, which was 3.5 hours. Bro.
That's
Did you see that?
That's The Irishman. No, I haven't seen it yet.
No.
It's on my list.
Yeah. So I got Ford versus Ferrari, The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Parasite. Now I think Parasite's going to probably win this one, to be honest with you.
I've never seen it.
I
Have you
think
seen
they're going
it?
to shock it. Well, it won the Golden Globe Award. It's a foreign film.
Oh, okay.
But I think that it might win it. I don't know about the other movie. I'm just saying. Look how many movies I read through. It's like tons of movies that are nominated. It's like, I think that you probably could narrow down to 5.
Single.
I don't think you need that many movies.
No.
But we'll see. We'll see if the Joker wins it.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah.
What else? What was it about the Joker? Because I got a surprise coming up, and I was hoping to get a couple of more. Anybody?
Eyes.
Hello. You ungrateful son of a menace.
Damn. Jeez.
Yes, so
You are listening to Catch the Craze.
Let's see. Oh, I think it was unfortunate, but it was also funny when he was at the hospital and he was singing and dancing with the kids. He was in his element. That's when he was happiest.
And his gun
and the
pulls
gun
out?
came, and then he lost his job for it. And I think that was another peel off the onion that was getting to that rotted DNA, that core of him.
Right. Well, that's what gets him really upset with the big guy.
Yes.
Because he gave him the gun and then he acted like he didn't know what the heck he was talking about.
Yes.
And gets him fired. But that was a good scene with the kid. I mean, Joaquin did his thing. He did a good job. And I think that what I liked about his portrayal of the Joker too is that it was his portrayal of the Joker. It wasn't him trying to be something else.
Yeah, that's on tough.
You know what I mean?
Job.
It was just, okay, this is going to be still, huh?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
You're still the one I run to.
You can't tighten that thing?
Yeah, I got to get my screw face. Yeah, I got to fix this later. Yeah. Another time.
No, yeah. So, yeah, no, I think that was good too. It was originally.
Yeah.
It was original. His portrayal of the Joker. It wasn't him trying to outdo Heath Ledger's Joker. It wasn't where I personally think that's what Jared Leto was kind of trying to do. I'm gonna outdo this guy.
I think I liked his rendition of the Joker. I don't know why you didn't like. I liked it. I mean, I thought it was great for that movie. I loved the fact when he was sitting down and you had Common there, and Common is like, you got a bad whatever. That was his biggest mistake you ever made. You never compliment another man's woman, especially if you're in that world. You don't do it. You don't acknowledge it. You pretend she don't exist. You don't even look her way. He made the mistake. And then he was like, yo, hunka. I loved his role. I loved him and Harley Quinn together.
Yeah.
I think they had great chemistry.
Really, yeah. I didn't like his rendition of it. I just thought it was, I don't know, I think he was trying too hard. I was like, Jared, you're trying too hard, bro.
Nah, I think he's a method actor, and I think he got lost in it, and he wanted to show a different side. I didn't even think of Heath Ledger because I didn't see any of those same mannerisms.
No. I don't think he was trying to, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he was trying to be Heath Ledger. I think he was trying to outdo Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yes, I think he brought a different approach.
That's what he wanted to do.
I think it's perfect for Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I mean, they cut a lot of his parts out of the movie, too.
Which is crazy.
Which, I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
But he also had beef with the director.
Yeah. Apparently, they had some issues, right?
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
So I don't know if he's coming back for part 2.
I don't think.
No, I think they scratched it.
He's done.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, you don't beef with the director.
But is the director doing the second Suicide Squad? Is that the same guy?
But remember what happened with what's her name, Megan Fox, when she had beef with the director.
Transformers.
She got kicked out of Transformers. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, guys. All right? Stop acting up. Make your money. Keep it moving. Don't get all caught up into it. It's just a movie. You're acting. You're having fun. Don't get caught up.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I didn't mind the route that what's his name, that Joaquin took on the Joker. But again, I didn't really like the other guys.
All right,
Mr. Jared, but he's a good actor, dude. Jared won an Oscar for what was it? What was that movie he did with this other guy? What's his name? Matthew McConaughey.
Wasn't he also in Interview with a Vampire?
Jared?
Was he?
No, I don't think so. I think he might have been too young for that.
I don't know. I gotta look him up. What was his?
That was a while ago.
Let's go to the screen. Let's go to the computer.
Jared Leto.
Let's see.
Look at that. Listen to us on Pandora.
Jared Leto movies. What movies was he in?
He's done a few, Mr. Jared. Look at that. Go to
Dallas Buyers Club.
That's the one that I was talking about. Oh, he's in Morbius. He's actually going to be Morbius. That looks good.
Is that a spin-off for The Matrix? No, that's Morpheus.
Yeah, no, this is Morbius, the comic book.
Requiem for a Dream. Wow. Fight Club, American Psycho, Nobody, Outsider, Girl, Panic Room. Oh, he's in the Panic Room, right? Lord of War, Blade Runner, Urban Legend, Nexus, Switchback, Basil. I guess that's all. Oh, yeah. So there it is. There are his movies.
Jared.
Yes.
Wow, he's 48. Damn, that dude looks mad young.
Yeah. But, don't get caught up, man. Just do your thing. Get your money. Keep it moving.
But that Morbius joint that he's got coming out looks good.
Yeah, I gotta look that up. Is it Vampire?
Morbius,
Is that a spinoff from that series? What's the vampire movies?
No, this is a Marvel character.
Oh, is it a Marvel character?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Morbius. It looks like it's gonna be good though.
So much I know that stuff. I don't know any of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So let's see. Nobody there yet. So anyway, I got a little surprise. I'm gonna take you guys back. Is that it? Yes. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna surprise George with this.
Uh-oh.
Yo. All right, here we go.
What is that?
Welcome to Catch the Craze podcast audio mix. I am your host, Sam the Crazy Man Vera.
And I'm George the Dreamer Medina.
And this is Jonathan the Psycho Sci-Fi.
What up?
We are a family. Don't. High five for them. And they fight for me. As strong as we can be. Remember the Bionic 6?
No.
Bionic. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so this is gaming. What's
I
up?
don't remember. I know it was Atari though. I think it was Space Invaders.
For me, it wasn't Atari at all.
ColecoVision?
No, it was a Commodore.
Commodore.
64,
the
computer.
Commodore, yes. I do remember the Commodore.
I don't
And
know.
actually, I'm sorry, even before that, I played Vectrex. Remember Vectrex?
How old are you though?
Oh, that didn't even count.
Oh, dude.
That's like a stone tablet.
Wow.
Cow. Wow.
So I took us back.
Holy cow. Where the hell were we? In like some freaking...
We were in my basement.
Yeah, it looked like a basement. This camera's like right on top of
Right
us.
on
You look
point.
scared. I looked so scared. I said, how old are you, dog?
You were acting up even back then. I was like, damn.
Oh my God. That's amazing. Where the hell did you find that?
I was digging in the crates and I came across this archive. I was
Holy
like, yo, I got to put this up.
That is incredible.
That was the beginning of the
Oh
crates.
my God. I think Jonathan still has that sweater. I swear to God. Right, John? Talk to me, dog. Oh my God. That is incredible.
That's crazy, right?
Holy shit. I know John's doing the Vogue.
Yes.
He's like, yeah. Holy shoot.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
See that? Yo, we
Man,
were babies.
gaming.
Yeah, gaming. We did gaming show. We did God of War. I got the full show. I just spiced it up for this.
Oh my God.
Yo, can you feel it?
That's incredible, dude. Wow. See? Throwback. What year? That must have been what? 2003, 2002?
It was a long time.
That was a long time ago.
Galaxy far, far away.
But look at that. See, this is, and I got to give you the credit for this. You saw this coming. This whole podcast thing.
Yes.
That was a visual podcast. That wasn't just like
Yes.
you can hear it. Like you were actually seeing that.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
what I said. I was having that conversation. I said, imagine if we just stood with it.
Yeah.
Because we were in the beginning of the movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we were like one of the first ones to do video.
About this.
Yes.
About like the genre and this kind of stuff. That there wasn't anything. Now there's a bunch of them.
Now it's like competition.
Now there's a lot. Yeah, now there's a lot of them.
Yes.
But Jesus.
Yes.
Holy cow, man. You brought that back.
Yo, we were babies.
Oh my, yeah, dude. Oh my, no, but not for nothing. Jonathan looks the same. Jonathan has not changed, bro. If you see Jonathan today, maybe he got a little gray in the beard, but that's it. That dude does not age, bro. Okay. So I was talking to Aníbal about this. Okay, Jonathan, we love you. This is not nothing negative. My man still got the flat stomach, bro.
Damn.
He has no dad bod. Like, he doesn't gain weight. He looks his body's exactly the same, dude.
The same.
Yo, he's got the
Dang.
the kid cannot eat for 3 years, but he'll flex and it's just like whoop. I'm like, dude, how is that possible?
That's crazy.
The diesel, yeah, man, it's incredible, yeah. But that's funny.
Even back then, you said George the Dreamer.
I didn't even
And you
know
have
that.
a hard time saying it now.
What the hell?
Man, you see that? He's
And then
perpetrated.
Jonathan, the psycho
Psycho.
Sci-Fax. Yo, what the hell?
That's crazy.
Wow. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for that pleasant
You like the
surprise.
surprise, right?
Woo,
Yes, man.
man.
That was a good.
Oh, the good old days.
The good old days.
These kids had no idea. If I
Yes.
could go back and talk to that boy, I mean, listen, man.
Yeah, but you can
The
just see the
kid.
difference in the quality of the video.
Oh yeah,
You
oh, yeah. I mean, that-
grainy.
of course.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And it wasn't even a webcam; it was a video camera.
Oh, it was.
Yes.
What, it was like a big.
Yeah, it's
video?
one of those big old. I still own those damn things.
Get
Yes,
out of here!
a
Really?
big old video
with the
camera.
tapes. You put the tape in there.
Yes, I'm
the
gonna
little
walk
baby
away for a
tape.
second.
Oh god! So this thing had the baby tapes in there that you would take out. Do you still have a VCR in the house, bro? Do you still have a VCR in the house? People are like, what the hell's a VCR? Video. Oh my god! This kid's actually looking for this video thing. Oh no, they can see you looking for it. Yeah. You're searching like a madman in there. Did you find? You found it?
Bad boy.
Oh my god!
This was the bad boy. We recorded it back in those days.
Back.
This was sitting right above my camera desk.
is way back
JVC.
Wednesday. Oh my.
This is it.
JVC.
Crazy, bro.
Oh my.
The screen.
Where did you have it propped up
Big
against
old battery
something
pack.
like that?
Yeah.
And then they were just looking down at us.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, listen. That's freaking funny.
That was funny. I thought I'd share that with you.
Oh jeez.
If when you see this, because it's so, even though you didn't join us for the live show, you son of my mama's, let us know what you thought about that clip. We're gonna take a commercial break and show you Stop Acting Up.
Oh,
Here we go.
Man.
Why are we hiding? I'm not hiding. I'm trying to catch it. Oh, what are we catching? What are we gonna catch? I'm trying to catch the craze. Catch the craze. The what? The craze? Like the disco craze? No. No. What are you wearing? What do you mean, what am I wearing? What are you wearing? I'm fresh. No one says fresh anymore. Why you acting up? I'm not acting up. You acting up. Come on, man. Stop acting up.
Candy girl. So that's our promo for Catch the Craze.
The introduction of the crazy man.
The crazy man.
The crazy man. Look at him.
That got crazy.
Wow.
Alright,
So what sparked this sudden creativity?
So it happens when you don't know what to do with your time.
Okay.
So I think it was finding ways. You know me, right? And we just showed clips from back in the days.
Yes.
I'm always thinking of a way to get the word out.
Yeah.
Right? Get people talking. So if I can get away by finding a way to have fun and get people to come back and say, "Yo, these guys are crazy. I want to see that show." Hopefully, bring some attention. Right? Trying to find something for everybody. So I thought, the crazy man. It just happened. One day I was like, "Yo." We talked about catching the craze, and then my alter ego's like, "All right," and it just happened. And the platform shoes and the bell bottoms.
Did you have to go buy this thing, or did you have it like in storage?
I own it.
I used to wear it. Again, how old are you, dog? Jesus.
Yo. See? You see this? This is what I'm
Wait,
talking
but
about.
you have this just laying around, maybe like a Halloween party?
I went to a a Halloween party in Texas a few years ago,
Oh, okay. You had that stuff.
and I never got rid of it.
No, that's good
Yes,
stuff. Glad you
yes.
didn't.
Yes,
Glad you didn't.
I glad I didn't either. But that was. So, what do you think about the flashbacks? The flash.
The flashback.
Yes.
No,
Now
awesome,
I'm a
bro.
babbling baboon.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm telling you, that was me last week. No, it's good, man. I loved it. I love it. I think it's hysterical.
Yes.
I can't wait to watch that again.
Yes.
That's gonna be great. Oh my god, how long was the show?
That was an hour.
It was an hour of
And-
us just doing that.
Yes, we were told. No, I mean, we had. Oh, you have to see the opening for that.
Oh my god.
There was an opener where it was the Atari commercial. Yes.
See, even back then.
Yes.
But that's when you were editing the shows, because you used to edit them.
Yes.
Now we go like we record these and then boom, what you get,
Yes.
you know, what you see is what you get. But back then you were in there splicing
Yes.
stuff up and putting it together,
Yes.
music in the background.
Labor intensive.
Yeah,
Back then
yeah.
it was
You
labor
were-
intensive.
Yeah.
Now they made
And,
technology.
and we didn't even have the technology we have now.
No.
So what the
Yes.
Oh my
I-
think about that.
I wasn't able to do this.
No. You'd have to do it yourself. You'd have to laugh like that
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Oh,
you know what I mean? I wasn't
man.
able to have that on the screen playing. and-
Multiple camera angles and
Yes.
stuff. That's
It's like-
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
That's great.
Yeah, I was
Nice little throwback.
So here's what happens, right? So I'm trying to. I have like 7 hard drives. So I was like, all right, I need one master drive to put everything on. So I eliminated everything from my Dell computer, right? And I transferred it onto the one hard drive, what I call it the main drive. And I transferred everything from my iMac to it.
Okay.
It has all of my stuff that I need for publishing,
Okay.
right? Then one day it just doesn't show up anymore on the screen.
Oh.
So I unplug it, reconnect, unplug it, reconnect, plug, reconnect. And now I'm stressed because it has the original Forbidden files.
Oh
It
man.
has the original Cosmic Wars files. Then in my toilet. So I'm like, oh, good Lord. So I wait a couple weeks. I keep playing. I plug it, nothing working. So I take it to Best Buy. I go to Geek Squad. And they say, if it's a simple thing, it'll be $99. I said, okay. He goes, if it's not so simple, then it'll be $200. I said, all right. If we have to set it in to the lab, it's up to $1,500. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I said, you have to give me an exact price. Well, we can't give you a price. It's a range. I said, that doesn't make sense. Right? So I give it to them. They said, no, this is damaged beyond repair. It's going to have to go to the lab. And I was like, how's it damaged? He goes, it lights up, but it's not reading anything.
Oh.
He goes, how bad do you need the files? I said, I need the damn files. I said, but I said, you have to give me, there's no way. I'm going to play with up to $1,500. There's no way. So I take it I get a second opinion, like doctors. So I go to the city and they said, we will do an evaluation. We'll give you an estimate. You don't have to take it. You don't have to give us a fee for anything. We're going to tell you exactly what needs to happen. So I left it there. They call me back. They go, we have to send it to the lab. It's damaged. It's really bad. And they go, it's going to cost you $1,000.
Shit.
Yo, you don't understand. Like, my heart sunk. I was like, what the, it's just stress. And I'm like, so now you have to put it on a credit card because you can't get, you can't just take $1,000 out of the bank. And so now you have to interest pay, you don't want to pay like $2,000 in interest.
Mm-hmm.
So they got it. They were able to save the files. It took a week. But during that, I started going through the other hard drives. So, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate all the hard drives and invest in a server.
Mm-hmm.
But as I was going through all the other files, I found Pinnacle Studios, which was the program that I used, which was a Windows-based program we used to make the videos back then and do the editing. So it's like, so I went and it said an archive. So I went to archives, and that's how I came across that video. I was like, oh, and I started laughing.
Is that the only video on there?
No, there was other stuff. I think that was the only show we did, was the gaming show.
Okay.
That was like the beginning of where we were going to do shows. I did some video shows with Jonathan.
Yeah, you did
books with Cyfax.
You did didn't you did controversy corner with Jonathan?
I think so.
I thought you did.
Yes, I think so.
I thought that was one of his shows.
Yes, but I don't know if it was video.
Oh, maybe not.
I know Books with John was video.
Yeah.
I got to find that. But I also found the rap battles.
Oh
The
my
audios for the
God,
rap battles.
really?
Yes. I'll play that on one of the shows.
Oh
That
my
was crazy.
God,
That
the
was
rap battle. If we ever get Jonathan and like
Yes.
Anibal here in the room live, you could probably play that.
yes.
Bring
Oh
it to
my
the
God.
battle.
Yes. I forgot.
Rapping style.
Yes. Oh my God. Lyrical style.
Lyrical style.
Lyrical style. Yes.
Lyrical style.
Yes. I found a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, wow, look at this. But I realized that some of these hard drives are 8-10 years old. So that's why they're malfunctioning on their own.
And not only that, some of these you can't even plug into some of the stuff you have now.
No. I have a Firewire that doesn't go in anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere.
And I try to get a Firewire to USB adapter. It doesn't work.
Wow.
Doesn't work. You know. So I was like, so I have the Firewire on my old computer, but now I have to transfer it. I have to use the computer to transfer it on. So I have to create a backend, a network.
Yeah.
From computer to computer.
I mean,
transfer it.
I have tons. I still have the There's an Alien in My Toilet. I think issue 1 in one of my hard drives, with the colors and all that other stuff that we did. It's crazy how much work and how much stuff there's out, that we've done. That's
Crazy.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
it's insane.
But I was
It's
depressed for a
insane.
while. And I told my wife, and I was like, and it was just stressful. Just stressful. You don't understand. I got that price. Then they sent me the invoice for $1,000. Then they sent me the invoice for $85. I said, yo, you just billed me $1,000. What's this 85? Oh, for the hard drive that we transferred the files on. So the service had nothing to do with they get you.
So wait, how much was it, the transfer?
$85
On top of
to
the 1,000.
So they got
I'm
me.
surprised they were. How the hell did they even get in there and were able to get all that stuff?
They take it to a lab that's
an impressive lab.
where it has nothing that like static or anything. It's just like I forgot the term they use. Anyway, they get some big lab and they have to use all these whatever.
That's awesome.
But yeah, so that was a stressful. So that's why for me it's like technology sucks, man. It's like now the lighting in here, I have to change the lighting because that one's acting up. I gotta slam that thing to get it to work. My pull-out poster, my standing backdrop for Disney in My Toilet broke today. I was like, damn, yo, I got no love. No love, bro.
Falling apart.
No love.
Falling apart.
It's crazy.
Well, what's not falling apart is the fact that you have a new website.
Yes.
Tell us about the website.
Let's
Tell
go
us
to
a little
that
bit. Let's go to
website.
the website. Scroll
is it?
into it, hit the screen, do your thing.
Oh, wait. I didn't go to the computer. Boom.
There you go.
There's my website.
There's the webby web.
I create comics. Here's my new website, guys. I haven't had my website up in a lot of years, 10 years. So I decided that because I'm getting back into the game, I will start my website, my homepage with my flagship title, which gave me notoriety in the indie world and in Hollywood because there were a couple of deals that were almost made. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So with the original critic reviews, some one-liners, and the additional books from Disney and My Toilet. I added a link here. Where did this go to? Oh, look at that. I didn't realize that. Damn.
Give a couple of shout outs to some of these artists, Sam. Who are some of the people that work on this stuff?
Let's go to the books. I can tell you. Stop acting up.
There you go.
Actually, yeah. So Scary Airy. The illustration and the colors were done by Big Cat Studios in the Philippines. And of course, I created it and wrote it. And it was influenced by my niece, Ari. And Mandy Pandy. Again, my other niece, Amanda. Illustrated is Hector Rodriguez. He does, what's that wolf book that he does?
Jeez. It's
I gotta add his link. Hell's Blood.
Yeah.
Right? Hell's Blood. So Hector Rodriguez, who does Hell's Blood, I really do think that the kids' books are his niche, but he doesn't agree with me. But the colors were done by Big Cat Studios, and the editor was Adeli Brito. The Adventures of Cosmic Gorf, which is a spin-off from Cosmic Wars. It's Gorf as a young kid. Again, I'm the writer-creator. I did the cover on that book, but Masiek Empro did the illustrations, and Adeli Brito was the editor. Then the Oogly Booglies, which I wrote and created, was illustrated by my boy David Keeles, the Wolf.
The Wolf.
And then
He did a really cool piece for us too.
yes,
Dave.
And then Arg, all done by me. And Duty's Adventures, all done by me. Then you got the comic books. And you got This Nail in My Toilet, writer creator Samuel Vera, and the letters and colors were done by George the Dreamer Medina, but he also did the cover to this first Flesh book.
That's right. That's the first
Yes. He was surprised when I said, "Yeah, do a cover." And he's like, "Word?" And he went to town because it's a really good cover.
Thank you, sir.
And then the graphic novel Forbidden, which I wrote and created, illustrated by several artists. We got Anibal Arroyo, Prima Santra, and Eric Ifata, and letters by George the Dreamer Medina. And then Cosmic Wars, all done by me. And then Hi, I'm Duty from Uranus, which I did everything but the letters and the coloring. George did the colors on the interior. And then Herman, which I do everything, which is a spinoff from There's Nail in My Toilet. He's the Chihuahua in the first book. So you'll get to see Herman on his own book I'm working on. Then you get my bio. Look at that. Look
at this guy.
Look at that. Give me the come hither look.
Yeah.
And then this here's from 10 to 0. You did know. Get slow. If you love me, let go. Yes, that was the history of the crazy man. I create stories. I have a story for you. How you like that tagline?
Very nice.
Right, I'm a pimp.
Very, very nice.
And there's some pictures when I was in a rap group. That was the cover. Well, when I went solo, that was my single EP.
Uncle Sam.
Yes.
What was the name of the group?
The group was Poetry in Motion. And then I went dolo.
Do you have any of that?
Yeah, I do.
You do have songs?
Yes. And I also have a video of my performance.
From the album? How come you never played that? I've never heard anyone.
Maybe at the next live show.
Come on.
Then I have
you got to show us some
calendar
of
of events. You get to see when our shows are going to air, the whole bit. Then there's my blog. I have Inside the Studio from the artist perspective. And then I have just a snippet of Return. And here's the shot of my studio here. And the videos you can see. And then we also have Catch the Craze podcast that you can also listen to from the website itself. So that's my website. More to come from the website. I'm doing some of the books. So like here is, Mandy Pandy, and you can get a preview of the first 6 pages of the book. The same thing. So every book's going to have a preview section. It's pretty simple, easy, clean. All of my social media is on the bottom. So if you want to go to Catch the Craze on YouTube, you click there. And bam, look at that.
And then you can subscribe.
And it comes open with our skit, with the first skit. Mm-hmm. This is the version without the effects. And then, so my Pinterest page is there, the Instagram page is there, LinkedIn, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. You can visit any of those sites. So that's I create comics.
There it is. Well, you create stories.
I create stories. Yes, I create stories.
And comics too.
And comics.
All of that.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that looks really, really good. So yeah, check that out. ICreateStories.com. It's live now, so check that out. Yeah, no, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And then on my end, I'm going to be at the East Coast Comic Con in May with
George the Dreamer Medina.
With Anibal Arroyo, Joe Holly, and Jonathan Syfax.
There's Mr. Medina's.
I don't have any information on the website yet about the upcoming show.
Here's the dealio. Where we parted ways, I've been following you guys. The website was never 100% ever.
No.
Why not?
Which one? MossMediaStudios.com?
Moss Media, yeah.
Yeah, so that website was when we put it together, there, obviously this is done through Wix, but we actually had a buddy of Sam's do it for us. He actually has a gaming website. He got really good stuff, and I'll throw the link.
Who's this?
Can't remember his name, unfortunately, and I'm sorry.
He's a buddy of mine?
No, Anibal.
Oh, you said Sam.
I said Sam, right?
Yeah,
Anibal.
I was like, me?
So he hooked it up. He hooked it up. He put it up.
Right.
But we weren't able to do any updates to it. He would have to do all the updates to it.
Yes.
So by the time the updates went to him and came back, the site just sat there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it just sat there
Makes
because there was
sense.
no way to do any updates. So like these websites, you can update yours. I can update mine. If I want to put something in there, I can just throw it in there and put it up. So yeah. But it was like a blog site. It was more like you could put up blogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
It wasn't
then there was a
very-
point where then like Jonathan was writing articles of other people's books.
Yeah, it wasn't very interactive. Yeah. It went.
Like I didn't
that
understand the purpose of it at the point. I was like, well, what are they
Yeah.
doing? Then you had a feature I thought it was cool, but you never really capitalized on it, which
one?
was the map of all the,
Oh,
the
yeah.
touring, and it was never updated.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so- yeah.
A lot of that. There was a lot of that.
So I was like, dude.
yeah, the map is good. That's a good idea, actually. The mapping thing.
Yeah.
That was good. Jonathan came up with that idea, but again, it was just like the updating and all that stuff. It wasn't really.
So what do
easy for us
you?
to do.
So you got the about.
So I got the about, the reason why the website was put up there.
¿Qué pasó aquí?
Work in progress. I like white space. You don't like white
That's
space?
what-
It makes you nervous.
Yes.
I don't have any come hither photos of myself.
I'm pipping in there. Right? It's like,
Yeah,
those
I'm
eyes,
You're like a
man.
little pimp over here. Like, come
Those
read my
eyes.
stories.
yes.
So this is my about page, why I came up with the website and the concept behind the website. Work in progress. I believe we are all a work in progress. We never really fully are who we are.
Right.
We continue to change and we continue to evolve. So that's what the website is. The website is my work as it evolves. So you're always going to see whether it's a new book up there or whether it's something that I'm doing that I'm working on and things like that. So that's what the work in progress mantra is. So that's what the about page is. These are some of my my projects that I have right now. The origin story of Russ 5377, who turns 21 this year.
Wow.
Russ turns 21. So that's why we're having a party on May 15th through the 17th in Secaucus, New Jersey at the East Coast Comic Con. I will have single issues for the very first time of all 6 comics. So issues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be printed out for the
Wow.
very first time because I've never done
This
that
guy's
before.
chilling like a villain.
Yeah. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, so it'll be, I'm going to have like a commemorate box that they're going to come in. So 1999, dude, that's when I created the story. So that's going to come full circle this year.
Yo.
Damn.
Abuelo.
He said abuelo. Who's the character in one of your stories?
Yeah.
Abuelo, right? So then if you go into characters, you'll see some of the character bios of some of the characters in the book. Obviously, Russ 5377, the main character, his boys, Backy 6237.
I used to call him Bachi.
Kino 9227, and some of the bad boys, Professor Morb, Dr. Sora, Turk Lyman. I have other characters in there, and I'm putting that together. The story obviously there, then that'll take you back to the projects page where you can go into the home page.
Oh,
You have
duck.
Yep, Wonder Duck. That's a work in progress. See, you see the name of the.
He's like, Sam,
well,
stop clicking.
No, but if you go to the Wonder Duck, you'll see some of the character bios that are on there.
Oh. Adventures of Wonder Duck.
There you go.
Oh, characters. Here we go.
Yeah, so there's some of the characters and their bios are up there as well. So yeah, that book is actually being published through Darkfire Press. Big shout out to J.M. DeSantis and darkfirepress.com.
Yeah.
So check out that website. And the Street Journal, which is coming soon, is a work in progress.
And this goes to where?
That should go to Jonathan's
Future
website.
Scope?
Oh, there's Jonathan.
Oh.
That's his website. So
and who designs
check
this
that
for
out.
him?
Jonathan designs his
Really?
own stuff. Yeah. He's actually the one that put me onto Wix. Yeah, Jonathan's,
What's this?
that's his little
Promo?
promo video, yeah. Oh.
He did this?
Yeah, through biteable.com.
What's this?
It's a book that he's actually revamping. It's a showcase, which has a few of his stories in it. Nice beat, right? You ready to rap to it?
That's what he needs, a rap song for Street Journal.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
This is his book too?
Yeah.
Does he have anything finished?
Anibal, no, he's working on all this stuff. Anibal actually drew those pages, and he had them colored by somebody else. Celestine is the name of this title. He's gonna have this book at the convention. It's called the Futurescope Showcase.
Really?
Yeah, that's gonna have 3 stories. So it'll have Street Journal, a story called Zion 3, and Celestine, which he's been working on. So.
Jared, what's up, Jared?
Hey, Jerry.
You're a little late to the dance.
we're about 8 minutes away from finishing it up.
Yeah, I know.
But
hola,
yeah,
¿cómo
so
estás?
check all that stuff out. I mean, we've been working hard on top of the podcast, which again we're growing and we're trying to grow it as much as possible. So definitely join the fan page on Facebook, which is probably where you're watching this, if you're watching this or when you watch this.
Right.
YouTube, obviously, join us on YouTube, and then go ahead and join us on all of our websites, handles on the all the social networks. So we're all over the place, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is the first show of the month.
Yes.
And we have a great lineup in the month. We have G.E. Gallus, which is the next show, which is on the 14th.
Yeah.
And then we have, who else?
So then we have G Gals, that's the first, that's next week. And then we're going to have Christian Aluas.
Yes.
And then after that, we'll round out the month with my very good friend, Eric Hutchinson,
Yes.
who's doing a lot of big things. So check those interviews out. Oh, actually, Christian Aluas is having
Not a problem, buddy. But yeah, Christian, what?
No. Christian Aluas is having, he's going to be speaking. He's going to have a speaking engagement this weekend, which he mentions on the show. But again, because our shows are pre-recorded, you would have missed it by the time this goes live.
Yes.
So I am going to see if I can find that for you. If you follow him on Christian S. Aluas, Aluas on Facebook, he's going to have that information on there. He's got a great book called It's a Living that's available on Amazon. Eric Hutchinson is Ambient Studios. So
Yes.
check out ambientstudios.com. And we have G. Gallus, who her website is gegallus.webnode.com. But you'll get all that information as the shows come up. So don't worry about that. The one that I really wanted to just for you guys to check out is going to be Christian Aluas, who's going to have a speaking engagement this weekend. So check out his Facebook page and get more information there. Word up.
Crazy up. We're
That's
rolling with
right.
the crew that goes buck, buck, buck.
So what else? Are we signing off till next week or what?
Yeah, I think
We got skits to do, bro.
we got skits. If you missed our live show, being part of the live show, watch the playback. You'll get to see one of the videos that we did back in the days, over a decade ago, in the beginning of Cast of Craze, when we were at the inception of the podcast boom. And you see George acting up then as he does now, right? And you'll actually got to see Jonathan the Psycho Syphax. Oh, who's that? Thank you for joining. And you'll see John, the Psycho Syphax, and it was we did a show on gaming. I thought it was a surprise. I wanted to see George's authentic reaction because he didn't know what was going to happen.
I had no idea, dude. I had no idea you had
Yes.
posted that. That was amazing.
Yes, I thought it was pretty fun, and it was amazing how young we were.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Jonathan must have signed some kind of paperwork with somebody that kept him the way he still looks now.
Really?
Because the dude looks the same.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a minute.
He
But
must have done something.
yes, but we will be having. I know George was talking about it. We will have a reunion of New Edition. So we will all get together one day. We're gonna set it up when it gets a little warmer in the spring, and we'll do it on the weekend. And we're going to have the Arroyos Compollos, the Syphax, the Medina, and the Crazy Man all in one roof. Oof.
Oh, look, 50-50, Joker.
Yeah, where? Oh, there you go.
50-50.
50 Cent. So anything you want to share?
No, that's it. Tune in next week.
Other than the East Coast Comic Con, anything else on the pike?
Darkfirepress.com. Check that out. Check out medinawhip.com. I'm going to be at the East Coast Comic Con, and catch the Craze every Friday.
Catch the Craze every Friday. There's no specific time it's posted, but it's posted every Friday.
It'll be Friday.
It'll be Friday.
Sometimes Thursday. You've crept in there on a Thursday night. Bang. And it's up there. You've done it.
Yeah, you use like around 11:30 at
Yeah,
night.
you're creeping.
Yes. So I creep.
You don't
Yes,
sleep. Wow.
Keep it on the down low.
Oh,
So
man.
I'm Sam the Crazy Man Vera.
George the Dreamer Medina. Get your meds.
Get your Medinas on.
And stop acting up. Right,
We
Sam? Let them know.
Stop acting up, and thank you for joining. And I gotta look. This is gonna be bigger because I'm getting old or something. But thank you for joining Catch the Craze. We out.
It's just it's not.
Live video ended just in time.
Acquiesce.
No, it's talking about my friend Acquiesce. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh,
You are listening to
He described me. He said, I'm the
You're listening to Catch the Craze.
You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.
To Catch the Craze.
You are listening to Catch the Craze on Catch the Craze.
You're listening to Catch the Craze.